Hey guys, how are you? It's been a little while for me. I did most of the 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and then I sort of fell off the wagon. When work gets busy, it's hard for me to have the energy and or time to craft. So I unfortunately haven't done a whole lot. Well, nope, that's a lie. I did end up working on, oh no, I just messed up that picture. Working on a Cancun trip I took back in the 90s. I have a whole album of that, so I'll probably show the album in a different one. But this one is just gonna be, these are 62 layouts that I've done in 2021. I've actually done more than that. I believe I've done like 90 total so far. My goal is really big. I want to do 720 layouts this year, but I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's my big goal this year, which means I can't afford to be jumping off the wagon, but I have. And I did end up buying some new stuff, and I got some Hip Kit Club kits in, and I bought some stuff from Close to My Heart, and I bought a couple other collections, and then I'm going to go in another freeze, which is, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about that. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to kind of go through these kind of quickly. I wanted to do this so that I can get them in albums, and clear up some space in my scrap room, as it is quite small. So anyway, this is actually a 2-page. It says these are the crafty days. So we got together, my friend Penny, she's a Stampin' Up! Consultant, and she did it was bingo, and then we made cards, and yeah, this was obviously before the pandemic. And I used, like I've said in other videos, I kind of did what Shannon Allure does. She's crafty on YouTube. Please follow her. She's a lot of fun to watch and listen to, and even when she does her little hauls and stuff like that, and I love how she goes piece by piece. But anyway, I had put together kits, and boy, they have been so helpful. I actually need to go through and I need to combine my paper again and do it again, but like I said, I haven't really had the energy. So this is a lot of old paper that I can't even remember. This is I got it at, I think, the last convention that my friend and I went to. Yeah. And that one. This door is so fun. So I have a pack of these doors, and it actually comes with like a screen, so you can make a screen door. It's really probably for a card, but I thought it was so cute in here because we're all taking pictures. This was leaving day, and we usually try to take group pictures, and I think this trip we hadn't gotten to it, so I was like, no, we got to take pictures. So that's why we all look a little rough. But we're all, and it's in front of this really cool door. So here, I think, no, this was a different, we usually take an annual trip. This is our second or third year in a row that we haven't taken it. This is our third year in a row that we haven't taken it, I think. No, it might be our second. But anyway, so this is another trip that we took to Outer Banks. And like I said, those kits have really helped me because look, like this acetate was probably buried deep in some of my stuff, and when I went to put the kits together and I was really like going through stuff, it was like, oh yeah, that matches. Oh yeah. I love it. All right, so also a lot of these are either for challenges, like for Bash a Scrapbook Stash, or because over there we do like it's like a Super Bowl kind of thing. You have teams and stuff. It's a lot of fun, and you have to use certain elements each week, and that's what these were. And here's this. It's also so fun to scrapbook some of these really old pictures. This is some Stampin' Up! Paper that I really wish I could get my hands on more of it, but I don't think I can. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then here's the accompanying page. I used to do strictly 2-page layouts, unless it was like the front or the back of the album. But I've learned to really love 1-page layouts. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like looking through the album, but I'll get to that when I get to it. So here's some really old Maggie Holmes mixed in with some other. This was for Shannon Allord. She's Crafty did this 6x6 paper pad class, and that helped me a lot use up some of this really old 6x6 paper that I have. And actually I need to go, aha, look at that. These need to be glued back down. This paper is awesome. It is flocked, and it is, oh, well, I must not have had them glued down at all. I'll have to get that glued before I put it in the album. So I'll set that aside. Yeah, this is when I turned 21 and they took me to a strip club for the first time. So much fun. So much fun. All right, this is Heidi Swapp, old school. Boy, I didn't do a whole lot to this one, did I? I think it was for a challenge though. Yeah, it was 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life. I think I might come back in and do something else, maybe. There's this one, it's just really old. Oh, this was Sandy Reversky had like a sketch a day, and so I tried to do some of those too. And then this was Christie's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. One of those sketches, it was day 7. And there's this one. This was for the Telephone Hop, which is a lot of fun. And look at all this stuff that I got on here though. Again, those kits. Can't beat it. This was a kit that I put together as well to use up some of this paper. It's Authentique. This was a Christie's Beautiful Life. Oh, I did day 28 twice. And this one, I'm hoping that the lighting is okay with this. This was a She's Crafty mini paper pad class sketch. I pieced together, these are 2 6x6, and this is a 12x12, and then I put that border on there. And these I'd had forever, and these I've had for a long time too. So that, it's so fun to get this old stuff used up. These, what was this? This was a She's Crafty mini paper pad class. And when I used this back that, oh, I must have cut this out and had a big, probably, block in the back. This one, this is a mini paper pad class too, using more 6x6 and some really old stash. This was a She's Crafty mini paper pad class. I think this one is 2. Yeah, because this is all 6x6 back here. This is back in the 90s, y'all. I had just gotten my glamour shots done, so my hair was done so nicely. And here's another one for that class, for that mini paper pad class, using 6x6. And then I wonder, sketch number 3. That might have been a sketch a day too. And there's more Heidi Swapp old school. I don't think this was for a challenge. I think I was just trying to get it done. Some of my youngest son's experience with high school. He's had quite an interesting, which I know a lot of kids have, quite an interesting high school years. Like now being, sorry that I'm messing with this while you guys are watching, but that's bugging me. Yeah, so that, more of that old school. And this black and white paper. Oh, what was that? I love this paper. I love this big black and white grid. Here's Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Made me get out of my comfort zone and use some mixed media. And another 30 Days of Sketches. This one, I remember this layout sort of overwhelmed me because I was like, how am I gonna make these big blocks and then a huge title? I got it done. This King's Dominion trip. And then there's this one. Oh, that's supposed to be there. I think this was from a sketch. Because I remember there being a big flower, but now I can't remember from if it was Sandy's sketch a day or if it was something else. But anyway, this is my youngest daughter who is now pregnant with her own baby. But she was such a good little mama. And here's another Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This was another one that I was so glad that I did. I was like a little overwhelmed about how am I gonna write around the edge, and I did it, which is so awesome. And again, I had one of those kits that I had thrown together with stuff. Really loving this YouTube community, getting me to use up stuff. This was Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Oh, this is the other number 28. Isn't that funny that I did it twice? This was a sketch a day and Bash Your Scrapbook Stash. And I actually did this one twice because it's for my oldest album and my youngest daughter's albums. And here's another, what's this, 30 Days. Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, day number 17. This one was fun. Again, getting a lot of stuff on here. I'm gonna move these aside because it's getting close to the camera. There's another She's Crafty mini paper pad class using Authentique. Oh, I love this one. This was a cut file that I actually cut, which is always hard for me because I always have stuff on top of my Cricut. Yeah. So I hardly ever use it, which is really dumb. I need to get my room reorganized so that I stop piling stuff on top of it. That would be helpful. But anyway, and I also did some stitching. Used up some stuff. This was another kit. And here is Sketch a Day and Bash Your Scrapbook Stash. Boy, these are really old. This is the one that's 17 now, that's in high school. She just turned 26. She's 20. He's 23 now. Yeah, I need to journal in there, don't I? There's this one. It's another Sketch a Day. And Bash Your Scrapbook Stash. I really love all these colors together. And I probably usually wouldn't actually use this in making those kits. Love them, love them, love them. Here is using some, this was Sketch a Day, and it was my little scrapbook store, and must have been a party. And I used a cut file that I actually cut, and this is a lot of Hip Kit Club like all of this and these embellishments. This is really old from, I think this is from Close to My Heart. A little crocheted flower. So I think the rest, I mean, except this little pearl and this pearl and those are from Hobby Lobby, but I think the rest is Hip Kit Club. I'm loving that club. This is Sketch-A-Day. Oh, now that I look at that, that is crooked. Oh well, they could stay in crooked. There's another one. Sketch-A-Day. And this was using, this is Simple Stories paper, which I love. And I pieced together, so I didn't have the 12 by 12, I have the 6 by 8. So I just kind of pieced it all together to make a border. And here's a Bastard Scrapbook Stash, that Super Bowl game. Used a lot of stuff, even did some mixed media. It's really just white acrylic paint. I don't know if that really counts, but yeah. And another Bastard Scrapbook Stash and a Sketch-A-Day. This was fun. This is authentic paper. Oh, I think this is too. And then I used some really old stickers and this old embellishment. Look how fun. And then I just did this because this was in the layout. I still think that I need something over here. Maybe I'll put a journaling block and journal. This is just, she got her, I think this is when she got, yes, when she got her learners. And then here's a Sketch-A-Day and Bastard Scrapbook Stash. Yeah, this sketch was fun. And I actually fussy cut some flowers out. I'm not real good at fussy cutting. And then this one, I absolutely love, love, love this one. This is a kit that I have that's actually like kind of more based around sushi. But I used the cherry blossom paper from that kit because she got cherry blossoms on this tattoo. This is a tattoo that we're supposed to get matching ones, and she got it on her 18th birthday, and I haven't gotten mine yet. I think I need to go ahead and do that this year. My youngest son, who is now 17, actually drew it. This is like my favorite prayer. And then elephants kind of represent her, but this is, you know, supposed to be me and then her. And then cherry blossoms is because my husband is part Japanese. And then this lotus flower, I have a lotus flower on my back tattooed, you know, because I feel like it's kind of where I've bloomed from, in the mud, although I keep ending up in the mud. So have I really bloomed? I don't know. Anyway, this is a Sketch-A-Day and Bastard Scrapbook Stash. Again, this was a really fun sketch, and it's funny because it seems like the sketches that I look at and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with that? Or oh my gosh, that's just too plain, I don't know if I could do that. And then I do it and I'm like, oh wow, I love it. So get them sketches out, y'all. All right, and here's another Sketch-A-Day. And then its accompanying page. Oh, uh-oh, the one fell off. Sugar, because this is from 2016. Oh, I hate when that happens. And I do glue these down with regular glue or, you know, liquid glue because I know they don't stay. But I've got something all over these pages. Oh. Anyway, I don't remember what this is from. It looks like one of the sketches that I was following, but I can't remember. This was the second time that I went to that same strip club, and then that was it. I only went twice. The second time wasn't as fun. The first time was a blast. And here's a Christie's Beautiful Life. This paper is Jen Hadfield, but it's from a big stack, so it's really, really thin. I think I'm gonna need to put something in the back of that. But yeah, I found this really old concert tee of Motley Crue. They're one of my favorite bands. And here's a Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is my 21st birthday, which was 25 years ago. Yeah. 26 years ago almost, I guess. And okay, Heidi Swap. I think this was a, yeah, this is a Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches sketch. This was day 8. This is a lot of fun, and it really kind of went with the way he took those pictures. You know, they're all kind of, anyway. All right, here's Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, another one. And I remember there was some that had like stars, and I'm not a star using person, but I had this cut file from the Creative Cuts Club, and I just cut it up and used it, which was awesome. And oh, this paper is really kind of blinding, but it was their colors. The high school he went to, DeMatha. Christie's Beautiful Life. This was day number 4. Again, I'm not a hexagon person, and I found this 6x6 paper pad that I had that had all these hexagons, and then I also found there was a hexagon like tag on a piece of clothing or something like that, and so I used that to just trace these really big ones and cut them out. This ended up being one of my favorites, and I got to use a bunch of 6x6. Here's Christie's Beautiful Life, day number 10. Here's some more of that cut file, and this is Heidi Swap. That, I don't remember what paper that is. It's Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Sketches, number 11. Some really, really old paper that I had gotten off of a freebie table. That was awesome. Almost done, guys, almost done. I know this has been long. Christie's Beautiful Life. This is number 12. Yeah, that one's really busy. And this one is too. This is its accompanying page. This is day number 16. Yeah, so that is it for this. And then I'm gonna do another one of the album that I did. Oh, you know what? I forgot to count this one in. This is 63. This was a Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, day number 25. And this one was really hard for me because it had these like weird looking like flowers or something. But I made it work, and I used up some chipboard, which I have a ton of that has got to get used. And I scrapbooked these really old pictures of me and my mom when we went on a bike ride to one of my favorite places. Yeah, and then I have a few pages that I've done that I want to do an accompanying page, so I guess I was kind of waiting for that to happen, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get them done. So really this is gonna be 64, 65, 66 pages done. So this one, this is my oldest daughter a long time ago. She got her hair cut. And again, it's another one of those kits. And then I've started these. This is from 95. My best friend and I, we lived together and we were going out for Halloween. And so I've started that, but I have not finished it. I think I'm gonna have to do some journaling. Oh, I'm gonna do some white stitching on this actually, because I had this black jumpsuit and I turned it into a Catwoman suit, and I did all this like stitching on it to make it look like her suit. Yeah. I used to be very creative for Halloween. Not anymore. Maybe with the grandbaby. Anyway. Okay, I'll be back with another video of the Cancun trip, which is already in an album, but I don't want to take it out. And thank you for stopping by, and I hope to get back on making videos and scrapbooking. Although for the next 3 weeks I'll be working a lot more hours again, so it might not be as much as I want. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well, and I will talk to you later. Toodles.